Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family. Even on weekends, you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Hi, I'm Isaac Stevens with Young Real Estate. Buying or selling a home can feel like juggling 100 things at once. Deadlines and paperwork and negotiations. Luckily for you, I like juggling. I'll handle the details so your next move stays simple and hopefully even fun.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
Built by us.
I inspected that.
Oh yeah, I framed that.
I built that. I stained that.
I hinged that.
I built that.
I inspected that.
I bought that. I loaded that.
All of this crafted with personal pride. Built by us.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with spacious primary suite, back deck overlooking a detached shop, all on 4 lots. Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
At First State Bank and Trust, protecting your money is easy. You don't have to bury it in the backyard or hide it under the mattress or stash it in your cabinets. With FSBT, your money is safe, secure, and always within reach. Choose your local and trusted bank for more than 90 years. First State Bank and Trust.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real. American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Good afternoon and welcome to regular season high school basketball on Aycorp Sports. This afternoon we're coming to you from Libla Family Sports Complex on the campus of Three Rivers College. This matinee game features the Senath-Hornersville Lions and the Chaffee Red Devils. Alongside my broadcast partner Brand McMillan, I'm Luke Carter.
Man, what a great venue for this game, Luke, here at the Libla Center. These teams are coming off runner-up finishes in their respective conference tournaments. The Senath-Hornersville Lions at 13-7 finished second in the Boot Heel Conference, losing to the Hayti Indians by a score of 78-54. And then those Red Devils from Chaffee at 16-5 finished second in the Scott, Mississippi Conference, losing to the Scott City Rams 63-39. The Lions are led by Coach Kyle Moore, have played really well over the last couple of weeks, winning 6 of their last 8 games, including wins over very good teams from Caruthersville, Malden, and South Pym. They're led by junior Cade Sawyer at 16 points and 6.5 rebounds per game, along with senior Jamarius White, averaging a double-double, putting up 12.8 and pulling down 10 boards per game. Coach Josh Gerbrew, Red Devils are led by a pair of exceptional juniors in Nolan Fowler and Dane McMullen, averaging 18 a game and 16 per game, respectively, for their team, along with junior Roland Reichman, averaging near a double-double as well at 9.8 and 10 rebounds per game. And Luke, it might be around 1:55, 2 o'clock, but any time's a good time for basketball.
That's exactly right. When we saw that this game was happening, we knew we had to do it. It's a matinee game at 2 o'clock. It's an early game, but all year long we've talked about we need to get Senath, and on our network we had Chaffee earlier. Senath, a young, very talented team, and you look at that Class 2 District 1 down there, there's a good possibility that they could be playing for a district championship in that district. And you look on the other side, you got Chaffee in District 3. They're in a little bit tougher scenario down there. They're down there with, or up there, shall I say, with Puxico and Charleston and Bernie.
Yep.
But both two very talented Class 2 teams. They've had a solid season so far. Chaffee led in scoring by Nolan Fowler, 18 points a game, and Dane McMullen at 16. And you look on the other side, you got Cade Sawyer, 16 points per game, and Jamarius White at 12. It's got all the makings for a good ball game.
Yeah, I got a chance to look at the Senath-Hornersville Lions the other night against Hayti on a different broadcast, and really good group of athletes, and can get up and down the floor and guard well. They've got some good shooters, and should be a great matchup. I mean, we can't say enough about this Class 2 here in Southeast Missouri this year. I mean, it is just stacked with talent, a lot of winning records, and just going to shape up to be a great district time for Class 2 and then Class 1 too. I mean, we've got, if you look down the line, I mean, we've got teams ranked all over the place in Southeast Missouri. I mean, if we look at Class 1, you got Delta in there at 6 with Risco, an honorable mention, and you look at that Class 2, man, it's just flat loaded.
No
Puxco at number 1, Van Buren at number 4, Charleston at number 6, Hayti at 8, and Bernie in the honorable mention. And, you know, we could see some shuffling in there. You got South Iron in that mix as well. And then with Woodland and Scott City and ranked in Class 3, and Sykeston and Jackson finishing out the big schools. I mean, we just had a great season of basketball.
You ain't kidding. And we're only a couple weeks away from district play. We're getting close to that time of the year where everybody's vying for district seeds, and it's going to be that fun time of year where we're going to see some big-time district finals and sectionals and quarterfinals games. But we had mentioned earlier about these two squads, both of which could make a little noise in their districts, both of which have a lot of guys who will be back next year. Mm-hmm. So there's a good possibility. You look at this Senath-Hornersville team, Cade Sawyer, a junior, he'll be back next year. And there's a lot of freshmen, a lot of underclassmen that get playing time for these Lions. You look at Lawson Gurley, he's a freshman getting a lot of solid varsity minutes. And so there's a bright future for both of these squads. And so not only could they make a little noise this year in the district tournament, but next year these are two Class 2 teams to keep a lookout for next year as well.
What a fun experience, too, for these kids to get to play on a college floor. You know, minus that there's not the crowd here today at 2 o'clock. But,
right.
I mean, still the experience of getting to play here. I mean, it's got to mean something, especially to the seniors. And I think we're going to see a really good basketball game here today.
No doubt about it. The Libla Center, one of the premier venues in this area. And it's exciting for us to call the game here, and it's exciting for the players to play here as well. In the past there had been some quarterfinal and sectional games. The format for the state tournaments are back to having host sites, and I know that there's a quarterfinal game at Poplar Bluff High School, not one at Libla, but I'm sure in the near future we will see some here. And folks, it looks like we're gonna take a break here for the national anthem. We'll be right back. Well, they may do the lineups first. We'll see what they're going to do here. As we see, it looks like they're going to start off with the lineups here. As we got Ken Hostler, the voice of the Raiders, going to do the starting lineups for us here. Senath will be the visitors on the scoreboard, as well as wearing the visiting uniforms in black. Chaffee will be the home team on the scoreboard. They will be sporting the white uniforms. And the starters now for Senath, the freshman, number 1, Lawson Gurley. Senior, number 11, Gary Castillo. Number 12, Jamarius White, senior. Number 13, Todd Green, senior. And number 14, the leading scorer, Cade Sawyer. Now for the starters for the Chaffee Red Devils. Number 1, Grant Johnson, junior. Another junior, Roland Reichman. Senior, number 4, Colby Estes. Number 11, junior, Dane McMullen. And number 23, junior, Nolan Fowler. As we're getting ready to tip off here at the Libla Event Center matinee game here on Aycorp Sports. We've got veteran official Bobby Godwin. Great officiating crew for us here today. Mr. Godwin going to control the tip-off here.
See, the Chaffee Red Devil cheerleaders have got their work cut out for them today. down there cheering on their Red Devils.
Yep, they've got to bring the energy here. As Chaffee controls the tip, they'll cross the half-court line, looking to control the offense here. As Estes has it up the top of the key, kicks it down to Reichman.
Senath-Hornersville out in a man-to-man defense.
Nice hands there by Senath. They'll be off and running. White with the basketball. Attacks the wing, nothing there. Knocked away by Chaffee. Fowler with the basketball, the leading scorer for the Red Devils. Up top to McMullen.
Fowler, he's a threat from the outside along with dribble drive. He's got a good jump shot as well.
Pass down low, Corral, kick down to the corner, three-point shot, no good. Nice hustle by McMullen. Corralled there by Castilla. Number 14 for Senath, Cade Sawyer, three-point shot, no good. Chaffee's off and running. They have numbers. They'll drive to the rim, and that'll be an offensive foul on number 1, Lawson Gurley.
One thing I always like to point out here, Luke, about the Libla Center, on this college floor, they've got that extra line at the three-point line. That is not the legal three-point line, the white one. It is the black one. And sometimes that throws the shooters off at the very beginning, especially if they're used to towing the line and maybe not a volleyball line type shooter.
No doubt about it. And sometimes, especially now today, the court's a little bit longer too, so you may see some legs being an issue today.
A little bit longer. Depth perception plays into key too, but not so much for Grant Johnson there, number 1. He drains that one, Luke.
Johnson knocking it down from the corner. Senath-Hornersville coming down, looking to answer. Sawyer pump fake up. Nice move there by Cade Sawyer.
Great head fake to get his man up in the air, and nice finish off the glass.
Sawyer, a smooth player. Nice job catching that basketball for the 2. Chaffee got the 1-point lead here. 5:59 remaining in the first. Both teams getting a feel for the game here. It's tough. You're used to playing that 6 o'clock time slot, starting the game at 2 o'clock. Tends to lead to a little bit of sluggish basketball. Usually you're sitting in math class at 2 o'clock on a Wednesday. Chaffee.
Yeah, the one I seem to always dread it, whether it's basketball or baseball, is that 10 a.m. game.
Yeah, those early games tend to get you. Spin move into the paint. Uses the left, no good. White tips it to himself, up and good.
Senath doing a great job on the boards here in the early going to get that putback in.
Jamarius White very active on the glass early on here for the Lions. 2 rebounds here early in the ballgame. Another three-point shot in the corner, no good. Tipped, corralled by McMullen. Top of the key. Colby Estes with the basketball. He's going to attack on White. White gets a piece of it, knocked out of bounds.
Good defense there by White, using his body, and then got to the outside, tipped the ball away, just couldn't keep it in bounds.
That's going to be a fun matchup to watch today. You got White and Estes down there on the blocks. Both of them have good size. Both of them, it looks like, likes to play a little physical. Be a fun one to watch.
For sure.
It looks as though Senath in the man-to-man again. McMullen drives with his left. Up off the glass, White with another rebound. Leads to a little transition offense here for the Hornersville Lions. Elbow jumper, no good. And they're going to get a foul on the rebound there on White. Kind of went on the back there of number 4, Estes. And I know over the back's not a foul. I still like calling it that, though.
Me too, Luke. I need to read up on the rules, but if a man has inside position, I think you ought to give it to him.
Yep.
If not, then what's the use of working for it?
Yep, exactly right. Low post offense there by Sawyer. Nice footwork, no good. Another rebound by White, controlling the glass here in the first period. Cade Sawyer with the handoff.
Good screen there by White to allow
Lawson Gurley.
Yeah.
The freshman getting his first bucket of the night. We talked about the youth of the Senath-Hornersville Lions, and Gurley, just a freshman, being a big-time player here for the varsity Lions. Senath leads this ball game 6-3. Deep three-point shot, no good. Rebounded Castilla. Up ahead to White. Down to Sawyer. Up and good.
Nice recovery there. He almost lost it on the backside and then recovered well off the glass.
Folks, 8-3 Senath-Hornersville. We're going to take a break here on Aycorp Sports.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Welcome back to the Libla Sports Complex here on the campus of Three Rivers College. The Senath-Hornersville Lions lead the Chaffee Red Devils 8-3 here early in the first quarter, as Chaffee has the basketball looking here to cut this lead. Skip pass down to the corner, three-point shot up, no good. Battled, corralled by the Lions.
Chaffee continues to struggle to find offense here in the early going. They're 2 for 12 from the field, 1 for 7 from the field right now.
As Johnson, he's getting the open looks in the corner, just not able to knock them down. Nice follow there by White. He'll get another rebound.
He's demonstrated that his game is definitely on the glass. He has been super active in this first quarter.
White with 5 rebounds, 4 points, and we're not even through the first period yet. As Nolan Fowler has the basketball over to Estes. Again, Nolan Fowler drives with his left, kick down low. Nice move there by Roland Reichman.
Good cut to the basket there and to get a nice high percentage shot there on the interior. And Senath did good defense there, but Chaffee was able to break through.
What a move again, the freshman there, Lawson Gurley. That looks like his sweet spot right there.
He looks like he's done that a few times. That was a nice move there to the basket.
Sure didn't look like a freshman on that move at all.
Not.
And you got a drive there by Fowler. Drop down low, nice block. Senath again with the basketball.
Been really impressed with the Lions' defense so far this quarter.
Yeah, I've been impressed with how they wall up on the drives to the basket. They're not slapping down on the ball, they're walling up, and that's the way you do on interior defense. And we'll have a traveling violation there by White.
Yeah, shuffled his feet on the gather there, and Chaffee basketball.
You know, one thing we haven't had yet, keep an eye on Nolan Fowler. He's averaging 18 points a game. Dane McMullen averaging 16. I don't think either one of them, other than McMullen, I don't think Fowler has taken a shot yet. He take 1-3, but that's something to keep an eye on. When these guys get hot, we've seen them get hot in a hurry.
Yeah, they can light it up in a hurry once they get going.
What a pass down low, Fowler.
Great job by Reichman there, sealing his man to get his hands open for that interior pass, and Fowler just threaded the needle.
Man, that window was very narrow, and Fowler fed it right to the hand he needed to pass it to, hit the right hand. What a look there by Fowler. And Senath-Hornersville has the ball. Franklin will attack, kicks it to White. White gets to the rim, no good. Rebounded by Fowler. The the Red Devils in transition, and there he is. We're just talking about Fowler not being on the board, and he's got a chance here for an and-one opportunity.
Yeah, nice Euro step there just to hesitate a little bit and draw the contact, and strong enough to finish there with a nice kiss off the center of the glass.
Fowler will toe the line with a chance to finish the and-one play here. Free throw is up, no good. Rebounded by Todd Green. 12-9, 48 seconds remaining here in the first period on Gene Best Court on the campus of Three Rivers College. Gurley into the mid-range, blocked, gets his own. White attacks, nothing there. Green with his left.
By the Devils there.
We've got a transition play, and he's going to carry the basketball right there, right in front of Mr. Frank Killian there.
Yeah, you could tell his eyes were lit up. He was ready to go to the goal, and he was getting ready to pound that ball hard on the court and just lost control of it there.
We've got a couple substitutions for Chaffee. Number 24, junior Grady Johnson. Number 55, junior Carson Clover. checking into the game. And number 3, another freshman, Chase Small, checking in for the Lions. Small gets to the rim. Franklin, three-point shot up, and good. Porter Franklin, another freshman, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Yeah, nice drive to the center. The defense collapsed, and the perimeter was wide open, and he drained it. Nice move there by Fowler to end the quarter. Couldn't get it to go, Luke.
All right, folks, after a quarter, Senath-Hornersville Lions 15, Chaffee Red Devils 9. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Aycorp Sports.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Hi, I'm Isaac Stevens with Young Real Estate. Buying or selling a home can feel like juggling 100 things at once. Deadlines and paperwork and negotiations. Luckily for you, I like juggling. I'll handle the details so your next move stays simple and hopefully even fun.
Welcome back to the Libla Event Center here on the campus of Three Rivers College. It's 15 for the Senath-Hornersville Lions, 9 for the Chaffee Red Devils. An exciting first quarter. And a lot of the first quarter was these young men trying to get used to this this odd environment here. We've got a 2 o'clock game. They're playing on a longer court, as Brandon mentioned earlier. We've got, you're getting used to the court there. You got 3 3-point lines you're staring at, and really the line they're shooting at's the yellow line on the furthest one on the inside. So a lot of them taking a lot deeper 3-pointers on this court. But so far, things are picking up for both squads offensively towards the end of that first quarter. Little pump fake over to Small. Small drives with his left, kicks it down. Number 13, Todd Green, knocks down the mid-range jumper.
I tell you what, Luke, we've been talking about the kids trying to adjust to this college court. I don't think Senath-Hornersville has any trouble at all. They're shooting 8 for 15, a little over 50% from the field in this game so far.
No doubt about it. McMullen drives, rebounded there by Sawyer. And that's one thing we've heard about. This Lion squad can fill it up, and we've seen that here. These guys can shoot the basketball. Nice ball movement there for the Lions. Porter Franklin, on that last 3 before we ended the first quarter, reminded me of another Franklin we've seen shoot the 3 very well, Cash Franklin from Kennett. I'm wondering if they're kin.
That's a good question. I'll give a shout out to a good childhood friend of mine from Scott County Central, Brad Cookson. Just sent me a text and said that Porter Franklin is his nephew.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So can't beat that at all. There's a lot of that Cookson name has been ingrained in Southeast Missouri basketball, so I'm sure it's pretty good to live in that lineage. As you got Sawyer taking it to the hole, no good. Rebounded there by McMullen. Up ahead. Fast break opportunity. He's going to drag his foot. Number 24, Grady Johnson, drags it on that transition layup.
Yeah, fortunately, a missed opportunity there for the Red Devils. I think that's what they'd like to do to get going, is get some pass outs like that, get some easy buckets, and kind of establish an offensive rhythm here and try to make that goal look a little bit shorter to them.
And they extended that defensive pressure out, and it paid off there as Fowler will get to the rim and score 2 more.
Let's see if that gets the Red Devils going here, Luke.
They've extended this defense out to a 2-2-1 full court press, trying to create some turnovers. So far, they've gotten their hands on on both possessions. They're doing a good job getting the hands on the basketball here. Another substitution there. We got Glacian Johnson checking into the game. Castilla over to Johnson. Johnson drives, knocked away again. Fowler with the basketball. He's driving with his left into the lane. Spins. Nice footwork up, no good. Rebounded down low by Reichman.
Nice offensive rebound there by Reichman to clean it up for him. Good save there.
3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded down low by Fowler. Fowler shot up and good. Brandon, so far the call there by Coach Gavreau, switching to the 2-2-1 press, has paid off.
Yeah,
cut this lead in half.
Yeah, they're starting to get some easy buckets underneath the goal. And that's what you want as a team when you're struggling from the outside. Shots aren't falling. Get an interior, get some of those high percentage shots so you can get yourself back in the game. They've done just that.
No doubt about it. So, yeah, nice call there by Chaffee, extending that defense to the 2-2-1 press and cut this lead down to 2. Coach Kyle Moore taking the timeout, want to adjust some things on offense and maybe work on a little bit of a press breaker here. And we'll see what both teams come out of this timeout with. Looks as though Chaffee's going to stay in the 2-2-1.
Chaffee going to keep up that pressure and try to get some easy buckets, some transition buckets here on the steals.
Castilla with the basketball over to Franklin. They pass half court. Fowler knocks away another one. He finds Gurley. They're going to reset. Chaffee in a 2-3 zone. White kicks it to Gurley. Wide open for 3, up and good. Lawson Gurley knocks down another bucket for the Lions.
And Gurley says, I will take that college white line, and hit nothing but nylon.
Gurley now with 7 points to lead all scorers in the ball game. Fowler with the basketball. Spinning up tight, guarded closely by Castilla.
Castilla doing a good job. That's Fowler's game, is drive the center and get in. Just like McMullen, too, with a nice finish there on the fake.
What an acrobatic move there by Dane McMullen, getting to the rim and finishing. Senath now with a 3-point lead. They break the press. White gets it across to the elbow. Down in the corner, and he'll step out of bounds as Grady Johnson steps on the out-of-bounds line. Checking back in for the Lions is number 14, Cade Sawyer, the leading scorer this season for the Senath-Hornersville Lions, averaging 16 a game. Young man shooting 37% from behind the arc. Very impressive.
So far, a balanced attack by the Red Devils with Reichman with 6 and also Fowler with 6, leading the way for the Red Devils.
Fowler with an impressive move down there on the fadeaway jumper, just couldn't get it to go. Gurley will break the pressure here. Hands it off to Franklin. Gurley, the hot hand for the Lions here in the first half. Sawyer goes away from the ball screen. Over to Castilla. Over to White. Founds Gurley again, wide open in the corner and knocks it down. Have a half, young man. Lawson Gurley.
He's on fire from 3 for sure. 10 points now.
Gurley, 10 points to lead all scorers here. As you have Grant Johnson kicking over to Fowler. Fowler, no good. Gets hands on it, the freshman Franklin with it.
Good block out there by Senath. Nice transition bucket to the other end.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 25 Senath, 17 Chaffee. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Aycorp Sports.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Welcome back to the matinee broadcast as the Chaffee Red Devils take on the Senath-Hornersville Lions. And so far this first half, we've seen Senath shoot extremely well from the field and also out-rebounding Chaffee, doubling them on the glass.
Yeah, they were really active in that first quarter with White, who was kind of dominating the glass in that first quarter. And the difference really just, Senath, they're shooting about the same amount of shots. Like as you said, Chaffee 8 for 20 and Senath for 11 for 19, but just a few more of those threes. 3 for 4 for Senath and 1 for 5 for Chaffee is the difference in this one right now.
And I love seeing the play right before we went to break a while ago off that transition rebound. Senath advanced the basketball up the floor and got a layup, and the ball never touched the floor.
Yep.
Chaffee with the basketball. Nice pass down low to Roshman. No good. Rebounded and scored there by Colby Estes.
Yeah, both of those dudes are pretty big dudes, and that's their game. and they do a really good job of cleaning up the boards for the Red Devils.
Definitely got Reichman at 6'3", Estes at 6'2", and another three by Franklin. These Lions can shoot it and shoot it well. 8 for 15 from the field, 4 of 5 from behind the arc for the Lions.
And Chaffee, I mean, they got to start respecting that on the defensive end. They got to get out there and close that out.
It is impressive when you see the spacing that the Lions have around the perimeter, and the guys aren't afraid to shoot the ball. And my goodness, I heard about how well they could shoot it, and they're showing that off here early. You know, usually in a game like this, depth perception is a big deal until you get adjusted, and they have had no problems adjusting to that depth. The Red Devils work it around. Fowler on the wing. Three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded again by Reichman. Three-point shot, McMullen, no good. Another tip back to McMullen. Fowler to the elbow. McMullen, the second leading scorer here for the Red Devils, only with 2 points. As nice move there, mid-range jump shot there by Nolan Fowler, cutting this lead to 7. Chaffee going to extend that pressure defense out again. Nice ball movement to break it. Three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Estes.
Well, they finally missed another one there, Luke, but they have been on fire from 3.
They have, as Fowler gets to the rim, scores 2 more. Fowler now in double digits with 10.
He's starting to heat up, and that's good news if you're a Red Devils fan.
We saw him heat up a lot in the previous times we've covered Chaffee at Cape and also at Oran. And nice heady move there by Coach Moore getting the timeout to save the turnover. Folks, we're going to take a 30-second break here on Aycorp Sports.
Built by us.
I inspected that.
Oh, yeah, I framed that.
I built that. I stained that.
I hinged that.
I built that.
I inspected that.
I bought that. I loaded that.
All of this crafted with personal pride. Built by us.
Welcome back to high school basketball here on Aycorp Sports. The Senath-Hornersville Lions lead the Chaffee Red Devils 28-23 with 1:38 left here in the half. Senath basketball on the sideline.
I'll tell you what, Luke, the crowd may be down in this game, but don't tell these kids because they are playing hard.
They are. It's been an enjoyable ball game here. Matinee broadcast here on Aycorp Sports. Franklin, another three from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Fowler. Baseball pass up ahead, and he'll score it there, Grant Johnson.
Great floor vision by Fowler there to look up and see his man was wide open for the easy lay-in.
And we're back to a three-point ball game. Chaffee has had a lot of success out of this extended pressure. Cade Sawyer hands it off. Gurley, three-point shot, no good, rims out, rebounded by Fowler.
Well, good ball movement by the Lions there, just couldn't get that one to fall.
McMullen to the corner, no good. Rebounded by Sawyer. Gurley cutting to the corner. White catches it on the elbow. Skip pass knocked away by Grant Johnson.
Yeah, good hands there to make that one happen.
What a finish there by Nolan Fowler.
Wow, that was a nice move, off balance, turned to the opposite side, used his strong hand, laid it off, just got enough roll for it to go in.
Now Fowler with a steal. He'll attack, get to the rim. Fowler now with 14 in the game to take the lead for the Red Devils.
He's starting to feel it now, Luke.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago there in the first. We were talking about Fowler and McMullen have yet to score, and now he's busted loose with 14 on the game. And we'll have a foul here, a reach-in foul on number 1, Grant Johnson. That's the first team foul. 1 point ball game, 2 seconds left. Let's see what Coach Moore draws up for this out-of-bounds play. Three-point shot off, and it'll be good if it counted, and it didn't. Folks, after one half, Chaffee 29, Senath-Hornersville Lions 28. We'll be back after the half on Aycorp Sports.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
At First State Bank and Trust, protecting your money is easy. You don't have to bury it in the backyard or hide it under the mattress or stash it in your cabinets. With FSBT, your money is safe, secure, and always within reach. Choose your local and trusted bank for more than 90 years. First State Bank and Trust.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with spacious primary suite, back deck overlooking a detached shop, all on 4 lots. Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
Hi, I'm Isaac Stevens with Young Real Estate. Buying or selling a home can feel like juggling 100 things at once. Deadlines and paperwork and negotiations. Luckily for you, I like juggling. I'll handle the details so your next move stays simple and hopefully even fun.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Built by us.
I inspected that.
Oh yeah, I framed that.
I built that. I stained that.
I hinged that.
I built that.
I inspected that.
I bought that. I loaded that.
All of this, crafted with personal pride. Built by us.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
Welcome back to Missouri High School basketball here on Aycorp Sports. At the half, the Senath-Hornersville Lions are trailing the Chaffee Red Devils 29-28. And Brandon, if you want to run down the stats from the first half.
Yeah, so in the first half of that action, it went like this for the Senath-Hornersville Lions. Lawson Gurley with 10, Porter Franklin with 6, Jamarius White with 4, Ty Green with 2, and Cade Sawyer with 6 to give them their 28 points. They shot 53% from the floor and from the behind the arc at 44%, but they had two guys, Lawson Gurley and Porter Franklin, flat lighting it up at 66% on that first half. And then for the Red Devils, Chaffee Red Devils, goes like this. Grant Johnson with 5 points, Roland Reichman with 6, Kobe Estes with 2, Dane McMullen with 2, and Nolan Fowler caught fire there towards the end of about the middle of the second quarter, and he ended up the half with 14. If we're looking at the rebound battles, it's pretty dead even with 12, Chaffee with 12 and Senath with 13. And looking at the shot totals, Chaffee kind of made up for it there in that second quarter, shooting 14 for 31. Senath at a hot 50%, 12 for 24. So Chaffee getting up a few more shots in that half, and that's kind of like the little bit of difference that's going on in this game here, Luke.
No doubt about it. It's been a fun half of basketball. We've had a little bit of everything happening here as we've got a 1-point ball game headed to the second half, and it's got all the makings for a fun finish here on this Wednesday afternoon. We appreciate everybody for tuning in here, as this is something a little bit out of the ordinary. Usually you guys are kicked back at your houses 6, 7 o'clock watching high school basketball. Today we had to come down here and decided, man, this is too good to pass up. We've got a good matchup in Bluff. Let's go cover it. So we've got a matinee broadcast here for you on Aycorp Sports.
I think it's important to point out in the first half, the Senath was up about 8-10 points And then Chaffee put on that press, and that got him back into the game, and now it's anybody's game here in the second half.
No doubt about it. That full court pressure from Chaffee really changed the whole trajectory of that first half as Senath comes out in this man-to-man defense here to start the second half. Fowler catches it, drives to the elbow, spins, back to McMullen. The lefty shoots the three up, no good. Rebounded there by the freshman Lawson Gurley. Gurley, 10 points in the first half. He'll kick it down to Todd Green. Three-point shot, Castilla, no good. Rebounded by Fowler.
Good block out there by Fowler. Clear that one out.
Fowler dribbles to the right, clears out with McMullen. He'll get to the hole, and it looks like there'll be a foul down low on the Lions. The foul will be on number 13, Todd Green. Chaffee will take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. McMullen down to Reichman, gets his own rebound, shot up, second chance opportunity, no good. White with the rebound.
A little back and forth here to start this one, Luke.
Yes, Cade Sawyer will kick it down to Gurley. Over to three-point shot in the corner from Jerry Castilla.
Good hustle there by both players to get that jump ball. Remains with Red Devils. Senath.
Cade Sawyer, three-point shot up and good.
They continue to shoot it hot from the outside.
We talked about the proficient three-point shooting there by Sawyer. Sawyer, 37% from behind the arc on the season. Knocks down his first three of the game here. Chaffee looking to answer back. McMullen down low to Estes. Kicks it to Fowler. Thought about the three, decides to take it. A little short, knocked away, rebounded by Todd Green. Gurley with the basketball with his left. He'll dribble it off his foot out of bounds. Chaffee Red Devil basketball.
Yeah, got the toe on that one, just kicked it straight out of bounds.
As you folks can see, this Chaffee squad and the Senath-Hornersville squad, two very talented Class II teams. And if you're looking at this Chaffee squad and you see that district they're in, that district, Class II District 3, one of the toughest districts in any class in the state. And they're in it. Nice strong move down low. White tips it out of bounds. It'll stay here, Chaffee basketball.
By far, in each class, if you look at class 1 through 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and an honorable mention, five schools ranked in the top 10 and one honorable mention.
That Class 2 is loaded in Southeast Missouri. As you look at Senath-Hornersville's Class 2 District 1, in that district you've got a very talented Camels team. You got the Hayti Indians, who are extremely talented. South Pemiscot, good ball club. Senath, and you look at District 2, you got Van Buren. There's just tons of good ball clubs as we got a bucket down low by Fowler. He'll tie it up, 31 apiece.
It's my opinion, whoever comes out of Southeast Missouri in that class, I think has a really good shot to win it all this year.
No doubt about it. Class 2 absolutely loaded in Southeast Missouri.
When you factor in, the other teams, and there's some good teams throughout the state, but when you factor in that those teams are playing each other, and beating up on each other in different tournaments, and then of course in district play, they're going to be battle tested.
No doubt about it.
Battle tested when they get to Columbia.
You look at the Boot Hill Conference and the Stoddard County Conference and the Scott Miss Conference. All three of those conferences are tough conferences. Both of these teams made it to the championship game of their respective conferences. And, Senath running into a very talented Hayti Indian squad as Sawyer shoots another three, and he'll knock it down in transition to get the three-point lead for Senath.
And the lead changes just continue to go back and forth in this one. We really talked about it before we got on the air that this was going to be a good basketball game, and it has not disappointed.
One of the things we talked about early on, Brandon, was the depth perception of this court and how hard it may be to shoot. Senath-Hornersville 6 for 12 from behind the arc, shooting 50% from downtown. Nice drive there and spin, but no good. Rebounded by Gurley. Gurley's off and running.
He's pushing hard, pushing hard.
And we'll have a block shot there by Chaffee. It'll be Senath-Hornersville basketball under on the baseline.
Good defense by the Red Devils there not to foul and got all ball. Good body control in the defense from both those players.
Inbounded there to Green. Green drives, finds Gurley. Up top, Cade Sawyer. Coach Moore wanting the offense to get in position. White flashes high post. He catches, drives, shot up, no good. Nice strong rebound there by number 3, Roland Reichman.
Just out of position there with White, just a kind of a desperation shot, and off balance.
3-point shot up, no good, rebounded by White. And we are going to have a foul there on number 11, Dane McMullen. McMullen been quiet offensively for the Red Devils so far. He's only got 2 points on the season. He's averaging 16. He shoots 33% from downtown.
Yeah, definitely one of those, I think, players today that's been affected a little bit by the court depth perception. I've noticed a lot of his shots are just a little short, a little bit long.
Very active hands there by the junior Grant Johnson. Been a bright spot here on defense for the Chaffee Red Devils. 5 points on the game. Trying to knock it away from the freshman Gurley. Sawyer drives, kicks, Green, spin move. Nice, up for 2, Todd Green.
Excellent spin move to the opposite direction. He had everybody fooled.
Fowler will drive, and he'll get to the line to shoot 2. Green will pick up the foul. Fowler does such a good job getting to the hole to create that contact to get to the line.
And it's worth saying, Luke, I mean, a great defensive job by both sides. This is the first free throw in the game. I'm sorry, second free throw. We had and one earlier, but defense has been very clean for both sides.
No doubt about it. It's been a clean job both ways defensively as one of the hot hands from the first half, Porter Franklin, checks in along with another freshman, Chase Small. But you're right, it's been a very clean game. Both teams defensively getting down and guarding. Not a lot of sloppy fouls. As as Fowler will knock it down. Fowler will get a quick rest here. I'm sure he won't be over there very long.
It's worth saying, too, when you play clean like that in the first few quarters, in the third quarter, that allows you to be a little more physical in the fourth quarter because nobody's in foul trouble.
No doubt about it. How nice is it to be able to play a ball game not worried about who's in foul trouble? As a nice finish there by the freshman, Chase Small.
Well, he got up and just kind of hung there for a little while, waited for those two guys to be split, and then he lays it in.
Man, what a job on body control for the freshman. Estes catches, spins, goes up strong, no good, rebounded by Reichman. Reichman no good.
Good footwork there by Estes, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Cade Sawyer drives, gets to the lane. We'll have a blocking foul, and I think it'll be on the floor. That foul will be on number 24, Grady Johnson. Senath-Hornersville will take the basketball out on the baseline. Sawyer will cut, get it to White. Fake handoff, and he loses it out of bounds. Chaffee basketball. 6-point ball game here at the Libla Event Center on Gene Best Court on the campus of Three Rivers College.
You know what else happens, Luke, when kids don't foul? The game goes by really fast.
You aren't kidding. This game started at 2 o'clock. We're almost through the third quarter. We've been here 44 minutes and been an incredible basketball game so far. Fowler will drive, hands it to McMullen. McMullen, midi, no good. Rebounded by White. White now has 8 rebounds.
Good job by Sawyer getting rid of the basketball in that last sequence there. He almost walked, but he got rid of it just in time.
Chaffee still extending that pressure out a little bit further. Sawyer kicks small, flashing high post, knocked away. Nice job on the back tip there by number 12, Jamarius White.
Yeah, he snuck up on him, had no idea he was there, and got a turnover.
Franklin, another three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Chaffee. Up ahead to McMullen. McMullen gets to the hole with his offhand, no good. Rebounded by Sawyer.
And White got his best fake on him there. He got long with that ball. He was expecting a block or a contact.
Gurley controls the basketball up top for the Lions. Goes with his right. Guarded closely. Kicks down low to Small. Up, no good. Rebounded by the Red Devils. Outlet pass knocked away by Gurley. What a job there by Lawson Gurley, reading that pass and slowing down that transition.
I'll tell you what, this is our first chance I've had to see the Senath-Hornersville Lions up close, and they're a scrappy little group. I mean, they get after it defensively, and we've already established they got really good shooters from the perimeter and a good interior rebounder in White. That's a nice little team here.
They are. They can shoot it well. They guard well. Big, bright future there for Coach Moore and the Senath-Hornersville Lions as White loses it momentarily. Estes gets it, no good. And the glass cleaner down low, Roland Reichman with another 2 points off the offensive rebound.
Yeah, Fowler, Reichman, that's just too strong down there in that sequence. And, man, they just weren't going to go the other way without scoring.
Reichman very impressive on the glass. 8 points, 9 rebounds thus far in the ball game.
He can hit a baseball pretty good distance, too.
Pretty good baseball player, huh?
Pretty good baseball player.
Yeah,
There's some good baseball players on this Chaffee team.
These Chaffee's notorious for their baseball and have been making some deep runs in the postseason.
Nice move by White there, spinning away from the defense and got it to fall.
Marius White now with 6 points. And I think Small will pick that foul up there for Senath-Hornersville. That's his first foul of the ball game. 3 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. As Fowler catches, they're going to have to get rid of it. 1 second left, and they will not get a shot off. Senath-Hornersville 40, Chaffee 34. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Aycorp Sports.
Built by us.
I inspected that.
Oh, yeah, I framed that.
I built that. I stained that.
I hinged that.
I built that.
I inspected that.
I bought that. I loaded that.
All of this crafted with personal pride. Built by us.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
And welcome back here to the Libla Event Center. And folks, I want to remind you, I appreciate everybody for tuning in here today. We have a couple of really fun high school basketball games next week. On Tuesday night, the #1 team in Class 2 Missouri, the Puxico Indians, will travel to Marble Hill to take on the #4 ranked team in Class 3, the Woodland Cardinals. On Thursday night, we've got the Bernie Mules. They'll take on the Notre Dame Bulldogs there at Cape. And also on the Bulldog Nation Network, New Madrid County Central playing extremely hot right now. We'll take on Sykeston on Tuesday night. And on Friday the 20th, we've got Sykeston versus Jackson for some Friday night basketball.
Some really great matchups here towards the end of the season next week, and looking forward to seeing all of those.
And Senath-Hornersville corrals the defensive rebound. They'll cross half court. They got a trap going on. Chaffee kicks it up ahead. Grady Johnson up, and he'll be fouled there by Small, but great job there by Small getting back to contest that layup.
Yeah, the pressure on the other end gave it up for the Senath-Hornersville Lions, and then, but good, like you said, Luke, good job getting back and making him earn it from the stripe.
First free throw, no good, and that's why you get back. You know, sometimes effort goes a long way, and Small getting back there, even though he committed the foul, wasn't an easy 2, so he's not going to walk away with 2 points. At best, he gets the 1 and knocks down the second free throw, 1 for 2 from the line.
Yeah, like I said, nobody's in foul trouble, so you're not going to – you doesn't pick up a bad foul there. And like I said, hey, we'll trade 1 for 2 anytime.
No doubt about it. How about the active hands there again by Grady Johnson knocking it away? Padron almost saved it there. Another freshman getting big minutes here for the Lions. As you have Estes. Hands it off to Johnson. Johnson gets to the lane. Up and good. Nice move there by the junior Grady Johnson.
Good hard drive to get to the outside and then broke in, and nice finish there.
Franklin breaks the press single-handedly and will control the offense here for the Lions. Dribble drive with the left. Kicks it out. Nice ball movement to find Small in the corner. Blocked there by Reichman.
Reichman got a piece of that one.
Skip pass to the corner. White with the active hands in the steal. And Grady Johnson again almost comes with another steal for the Red Devils. Franklin attacks with his left. Gets to the lane. Floater. Blocked by Estes.
Yeah, Chaffee, Senath needs to go back to their offense, run their sets, get their open looks. Chaffee too big on the other end to take that inside.
Estes will get fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will be on number 0, Galatian Johnson. That's his first personal.
For the Red Devils, Luke, they're doing exactly what they need. They up that defense pressure on the other end, get turnovers, and they're driving down the court and getting fouled.
First free throw up, no good, as that's the only blemish right now is not incredibly terrible. The Red Devils 2 for 6 from the line. The next one's up, no good. Now 2 for 7 from the free throw line.
And that one there did everything but go in.
Gurley gets to the rim, no good. Rebounded by Fowler. Fowler's off and running. He drives to the lane. Nice job there by Sawyer walling up, but I think they're going to get him with the body there. We'll see who this foul will be on. That foul will be on Cade Sawyer. That's his second, as Nolan Fowler will go to the line to shoot 2. 3-point ball game.
Fourth quarter, 6 minutes to go. I mean, Chaffee doing what they need to do to get back to get the lead, or stopping the clock, make your free throws. I mean, and that's the easiest way to get back in the game, stop the clock and make your free throws.
No doubt about it. As we knew coming into this one, you got a 16-5 and a 13-7 team. You knew we were going to have a solid ball game. It's a 1-point game with 6 minutes left here in the fourth, and we've got all the makings of an old school white CTV barn burner right here. Good defense pressure up top. Finds White at the elbow. White guarded closely, and they'll pick up Grady Johnson there with a foul. Johnson got a little overzealous on the defense. White picked up his dribble and hit him with the body a little bit.
Still a few fouls to give, though, so you can gamble a little bit here and maybe try to go for a steal before it's critical to start putting them on the line with the fouls.
And, folks, if you're tuning in tonight, don't forget these high school games happen before the Lady Raiders and the Men's Raiders game. So there are 2 games tonight. So if you don't have anything to do, come in and check out these 2 quality ball clubs playing tonight. As we've got a timeout there by the Senath-Hornersville Lions. We're going to take a 30-second timeout as well. We'll be back in 30 on Aycorp Sports.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
Hi, I'm Isaac Stevens with Young Real Estate. Buying or selling a home can feel like juggling 100 things at once. Deadlines and paperwork and negotiations. Luckily for you, I like juggling. I'll handle the details so your next move stays simple and hopefully even fun.
Welcome back to the Libla Event Center here on the campus of Three Rivers College. And Brandon, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. Not only are me and Brandon here calling this game, but we've got the best crew in the business. We've got on cameras Trevor Fortner, Matthew Williams, and Cole Steinbacher. On computers, Spencer Magruder, Josh I, stats, Philip Britt, and photography, Andrew Moore. These folks are the best in the business. We couldn't do it without them. Want to give them a quick shout out here. As Senath-Hornersville will have the basketball, leading by 1, 5:43 remaining in the ball game.
Yeah, you mentioned the Lady Raiders and Raiders. Was talking to a Kelly Hawks graduate earlier, a guy named Dalton Fork, who pitched for them. He's playing for the Raiders this year, and they're 5-0 in this early season. So
nice. And that's
a lot of good things happening here in Poplar Bluff.
Definitely. 3-point shot up, no good. Rims out, nice tip back to McMullen. Up top to Fowler, gets into the lane. Jump stop, up and good. Chaffee will take the lead at the hands of Nolan Fowler.
And they've gotten back in this one and got this lead with their pressure and their relentlessness to get to the basket and score.
And that 2-2-1 full court press has really paid off for Chaffee. As Sawyer will have the basketball, he'll slow things down a little bit. Want to regain some composure here for the offense.
Yeah, let's see if the Lions get back to their set. Look for that open three that they were doing so well in the first half.
White, high post jumper, no good. Another big time rebound there by Reichman on the block. Fowler down to Reichman. Up and good. Nice little pass there.
Nice give and go there. They collapsed on Fowler, just knew he was going to take it to the basket, and he dishes off to his big man. Good play.
Now a 3-point lead for Chaffee. And Sawyer has it in rhythm. Rims out the 3-point shot. A rare miss there from beyond the arc there for Sawyer. I thought it went in for a second. My eyes deceived me. Rebound, no good. Another rebound, and he'll be fouled. And I believe that foul is going to be on number 3, Small. We'll see who.
Senath, got away from that offensive set where they were moving the ball so well and shooting well from the outside. They kind of got away from that a little bit in the fourth and the later part of the third. And now they're finding themselves kind of struggling behind the arc.
No doubt about it. That last foul was on Sawyer. That's his third. And now we can start talking about a little bit of a foul issue there. Sawyer's got to be careful. He's got 2 more to give, and there's only 3 minutes left in the game, so he's probably in good shape.
Also a good point that you brought up earlier, Luke, was this college court. Is the legs going to start to come into effect for both sides?
No doubt about it. It's a little bit longer than a normal high school court. As Fowler will go to the line to shoot 2 more. Fowler having a solid game, 21 points and 8 boards for the junior.
Man, he just kind of went off like a bottle rocket. We were talking about him struggling there at the beginning, and then all of a sudden he was at 14, and now here he is at 22.
No doubt about it. You see the good players always let the game come to them. They're not forcing it, and that's kind of what he did to start things off. He knew his offense would come, and it has in bunches. As Fowler now with 23 points. They're leading by 5. But no leads too large with the 3-point options that Senath had. We saw them get hot in a hurry in the first half, so they're more than capable of getting back in this ball game as Cade Sawyer knocks down the 3 on cue.
On cue right there. Nice 3, nice, caught it in rhythm, nice rotation, and just nothing but nylon.
Senath-Hornersville still knocking it down consistently from behind the arc, 7 for 16 from deep. McMullen controlling the offense here for the Red Devils. Uses the ball screen. Nice job slipping there by Gurley. Senath extending that defense out, ramping up that pressure a little bit. McMullen gets to the paint, drops it off to Estes. Nice job walling up and closing out. Finds Fowler for deep, no good. Estes with the board. He goes up. Nice defense down low there, but they're going to get a foul on.
Well, great effort there by Kobe Estes.
Yeah, I think we've got a technical foul against Chaffee there.
Must have been some magical words uttered or something.
Yes, a little bit of extracurricular activity.
Yeah, just a little frustration there. I mean, you can understand a kid goes at it hard like that, and then on the other side for Senath, I mean, they're boxing out and they're going hard. And,
no doubt.
We can't forget, Luke, these are teenage kids, teenage boys, and sometimes the frustration of competition will get to you.
It happens, and I'm sure it was nothing. I didn't see what happened, but like you said, these are high school athletes and things happen. I know I still make boneheaded mistakes daily.
Just getting ready to make a Little League reference. I mean, I know some parents that get a little too hot, you know?
Yeah. I know the other night somebody sent me a picture of their daughter pretending she was asleep when she's in trouble. I still do that. Tie ball game, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. And we'll have a traveling violation there on number 11, Castilla.
Great basketball game, man. Knotted up, 45-45, 2:30 left here. Just gut check time, fourth quarter time. Who wants it worse?
I know. I couldn't think of a better way to spend a Wednesday afternoon right here. Fowler gets to the paint, and I couldn't tell if that was knocked away or not. I think that's going to be Senath-Hornersville basketball. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left, tie ball game, and this is what we thought it would be. And, folks, if you haven't seen these two ball clubs play, they are fun to watch, and you're getting a show here on this Wednesday matinee basketball on Aycorp Sports.
Good job by Senath there. They've gotten pressured all day, and good job on breaking the press there. Good defense, interior defense there by the Red Devils on that sequence.
McMullen gets to the rim, no good. Out of bounds, knocked off the hands there of Reichman. Reichman having a solid game. He's got a double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds. Been absolutely owning that glass for the Red Devils.
Reichman and Estes both great at going down and crashing the boards for the Red Devils. Great lay-in there.
And again, you saw how well coached and well prepared these Lions are. They broke the press, didn't put the ball on the floor once and got a layup. That's the second or third time we've seen that happen. As McMullen will go to the line with a chance to tie this thing up. I didn't catch who that foul was on, did you?
I believe they're going to got White with that one. Jamarius White, I do believe.
I couldn't tell.
Got number 13. Oh, that's on Green, and he's got 4.
Green's got 4. So that's something to keep in mind. We said earlier that that foul trouble wasn't an issue, and then I'd mentioned again, you know, there's only 3 minutes left in the ball game, but something to keep in mind, this game could very well go into overtime.
As many lead changes and tie-ups that we've had today, I wouldn't say that's beyond belief. You know, this is where they really got to hone down on the free throw shooting, though. Both teams getting close into the bonus. Chaffee's in the bonus, and they've got to take advantage of that. They got to take it to the rim, and they got to get fouled.
No doubt about it. So Chaffee with a chance here to tie this thing up. And minute 41 left in this ball game. So it's anybody's ball game. Both squads been very impressive. You know, Chaffee, you know, early on, Senath-Hornersville was crashing the glass, leading the game in rebounding. Chaffee now with a 28-23 rebounding edge. And
I guarantee you, a big part of that is Roland Reichman and Kobe Estes. Both those kids have done a really good job of rebounding for Chaffee today.
No doubt about it. Dane McMullen will toe the line here for the Red Devils. First free throw up, and he'll find the net. And, you know, we spoke earlier. We brought it up a couple times. Chaffee doing a good job of getting to the rim. They're 1 for 17 from behind the arc. And on the other side, Senath shooting the ball incredibly well from deep, 7 for 16. But that has been a tell both teams kind of settling into what they need to do to stay in this ball game.
Good job breaking the press there by Senath. And they want to work their offense. They want to try to get that open 3 look or an easy layup to try and extend this lead.
And we've got Gurley up top. They're going to run a little offense here, trying to get the shot they want. There's no need to be in a hurry as Green gets in, spins. Nice ball movement.
If you're Chaffee, just do that.
Yeah, no doubt
I was getting
about
ready to say you could be a little more aggressive. You've got fouls to give and go for a steal, and they just played good defense there for the steal.
McMullen, 3-point shot, no good, rebounded by White. 1-point ball game, 49 seconds left. And Chaffee going to foul.
Couple more fouls to give for Chaffee, so that's just 3. They got 2 more to give before they send Senath to the line.
1-point lead for Senath. Again, time is their friend. And we'll have a foul on number 1. I believe that will be the 3rd team foul. So 2 more fouls before the Lions are shooting. So every time that ball's inbounded, the clock will tick, but nice job there by Grant Johnson fouling quick, and I think they only lost a second or two on the foul there.
Yeah, and the senior here, Jerry Castillo, is going to get a chance to put his team up by 3 from the line.
Castillo comes up confident, rims out the first one. So this is a big free throw here for the Lions. Knocks it down, gives them a 2-point lead, and he does. So here we go, 40 seconds left. Chaffee basketball, a 2 will tie it, a 3 will put them up 1. Nice find down low. We've got a tie ball game, 48-48.
Great job by Fowler there. He kind of used his game there at his advantage. Everybody thought he was going to go to the rim. He gets the defense to draw in on him and then dishes off to his man underneath for an easy bucket.
No doubt. We talked about Fowler, how he lets his game come to him. You know, it would have been easy for Fowler to go in there and try to force a shot up, but what a smart, heady play there by Fowler, dumping it off to his big man down low. 23 seconds left in the ball game. Senath-Hornersville basketball. We talked about earlier, overtime a possibility. If you're Coach Moore and the Lions, your MO is to end it right here.
Yeah, you're going to try to set up a play for a high percentage shot, use the clock wisely, wind it down, take care of the basketball. In the last sequence, they turned it over. They don't want that to happen and give Chaffee a chance to score here. If you're Chaffee, you might just foul and put them on the line and try to go back down and score.
Right.
And put yourself in that situation with less than 23 seconds.
Good point. Again, something to watch is Chaffee's full court pressure has been a little bit of an issue for Senath at times. Senath-Hornersville will have the ball on the opposite end sideline here. We'll see what they have running out of bounds here, but here we go. 23 seconds left in the ball game. Inbounded to White. He finds Castillo.
I think you're going to see Chaffee try to play good defense, and then if it comes down to last second, get a foul, and maybe have enough time to get on the other end.
Gurley with the basketball.
Senath doing a great job. They've got the time down now. It's theirs to win.
Castillo down low. Castillo wide open, blocked, out of bounds. And with 0.2 of a second left, I believe
we're going to overtime, Luke.
Yeah, I do not think there's enough time to even get a tip unless it's just a very quick tip. And I do not think he got it off. They're counting no basket.
No basket.
And again, that was the deal there where with 0.2 of a second, you really do not have time for a tip or anything.
No,
and that's at a great job by the officials.
If you're watching it with the naked eye, it looks like you got it off. But, with 0.2 of a second, you're looking at a touch and then time expires.
Yeah, you're at the mercy of a click of the button on the clock. So good job there by the veteran officials. Folks, we got free basketball. 4 more minutes of a great ball game. We're going to take a quick timeout on Aycorp Sports. We'll be back for overtime basketball on Aycorp Sports.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
We are back here on Aycorp Sports. Overtime in Poplar Bluff. We've got the Chaffee Red Devils and the Senath-Hornersville Lions preparing for period number 5 at the Libla Activity Center.
Well, just a great effort by Jarmarius White there at the end. If he'd have had 1.2 seconds, Luke, it'd been game over. But,
no doubt about it.
But needless to say, we've got 4 more minutes of basketball to figure out who's going to win this one.
Oh, yeah. Fowler, he'll attack. McMullen having a quiet game so far, but doing a great job defensively for the Red Devils. Nice attack, rebounded by Estes. Green will come away with it. Up ahead to Gurley. Gurley to the free throw line, over to Castillo. He'll shuffle his feet. Traveling violation on the Lions.
Good move there to turn to his side. He just took an extra step. And fouls are definitely going to factor into this overtime quarter with both teams in the bonus.
No doubt. Grant Johnson with 4 fouls, Todd Green with 4, Cade Sawyer with 3. That's something to keep an eye on here for both teams. Fowler works his way in, wills his way to a bucket.
Wow, finally got square on the turn to the basket and just kind of hung up there just to get position on that shot.
Sawyer breaks the press, finds White up top. Sawyer has it. Sawyer 17 points, 6 boards for the Lions, hands it off to Castilla. Skip pass to Green. Hand off to the freshman Gurley. Uses the ball screen, gets to the free throw line. Sawyer weaves into traffic. McMullen knocks it away.
Good defense there by the Red Devils on that last sequence there to get the turnover.
As we see number 4, the freshman Porter Franklin going to the scorer's table to check in. Fowler uses the ball screen. Grant Johnson drives, kicks up to Fowler. Fowler eating a little clock. Gets into the lane with his left, finds McMullen. Chaffee can 10 here, eating a little bit of the clock, running the offense until you get the shot you want. Great defense there by Green.
Yeah, no need to push the issue. You got a 2-point lead, trying to get a good look at the basket, get another score, go up 4.
Reichman hands it off to Fowler. Fowler off the ball screen, down to Estes. Back door, nothing there. McMullen guarded closely by Castilla. Goes with his left, kicks it to the corner for Estes. Estes now trapped. Skip pass down to the corner. Good job closing out by Gurley. And that'll be a turnover. And that will be Senath-Hornersville basketball, and that ball will be taken out of bounds under the Senath basket.
Yeah, just a really good job by Chaffee moving the basketball, burning clock there. Just unfortunate, a little too hard of a pass to handle into the backcourt.
Inbounded, stolen away by McMullen.
Good hands there by Dane to get that turnover.
Full court pressure there by Gurley. Skip down to Estes. Good job there by Green.
Yeah, Estes could have took that one, but they're going to burn a little more clock. Why not? You got a 2-point lead. This puts the will put the pressure on Senath to have to foul.
Playing a little keep away here. Both teams in the bonus. Fowler, McMullen. Nice smart play there. Controlling the basketball. Chaffee looks like they're content not shooting at all. They're wanting to get to the line, eat as much clock as possible. Doing a great job here.
Well, they want that wide open look. And, you know, it's overtime. It's a bigger court. Fatigue has come into play. Really smart basketball here to kind of hold it.
And that'll be foul number 5 there for Todd Green. Small will check in, replacing Todd Green. Green with a solid game here for the Lions. 6 points, 4 rebounds. Amazing defensive job on the day for Todd Green. The junior, Nolan Fowler. First free throw up, no good. A chance here to extend this lead to 3 points.
If he sinks this one, still a 1-possession game, but you put the pressure on Senath. They gotta score 3 to keep it tied.
And he'll knock it down.
2 quick 2s to take the lead.
Full timeout here by the Red Devils. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to catch our breath as well. We'll be right back on Aycorp Sports.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with spacious primary suite, back deck overlooking a detached shop, all on 4 lots. Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
Welcome back to high school basketball on Aycorp Sports. The Chaffee Red Devils lead the Senath-Hornersville Lions 51-48. 42 seconds remaining in the ball game. Senath-Hornersville basketball. And Brandon, we're just talking, if you're Senath-Hornersville, you're okay getting a 2 here, but if the 3's there, you can knock it down as well.
Their base case scenario is to break this press for a layup. They're not going to get it. They're going to have to set up their offense.
Skip to Sawyer. We know they're more than capable of knocking down a 3, and you really don't have to be in a great big hurry. But time is not your friend right here. White gets to the lane, up and good. 20 seconds left, 1-point ball game.
Now if you're seeing it, you want to foul quickly.
And they're going to foul. No, they get it off.
Got to give yourself some time.
And good job there fouling. I think Coach Moore wanted to try to get a trap there from the full court pressure, because I noticed Gurley, when he passed half court, Gurley tried to foul, but Fowler, the heady junior, got rid of it before he could. Fowler, 26 points, 8 boards.
If you're rooting for Chaffee, you're hoping these two are in the basket.
Knocks down the first one. Chaffee needing the second free throw to be good to get a 3-point lead. 11 seconds left in the ball game. What a ball game. Both teams playing their guts out here on a Wednesday afternoon. Second one is good. And we'll have a 30-second timeout here for Chaffee. We'll stay here as well. 11 seconds left in the ball game. Now we're in a different little bit of a scenario here. I think with time not as much your friend, you kind of want to look for a 3 here, right?
Yeah. Well, and I think if you're the Chaffee, they're going to do what they've been doing the whole game. They're going to come out in that press, and they're going to try and take ticks off the clock before they can get it across half court and not really get set up into a 3-point shot.
Yeah, and you think about it too, 11 seconds left. By the time you cross half court, if you go for 2 and you make it and you're Chaffee, you don't even inbound the ball.
No.
You know, if you waste more than 6 seconds.
Absolutely. If you're the Chaffee Red Devils, you're guarding the 3 and then let them have the 2 and this game's over.
Yeah. If, if they make a 2, you stand out of bounds and the 5-second call is no bueno at that point. But, yeah. But, again, we've seen it all game. Senath 7 for 16 from behind the arc.
They are very capable of coming down the court and hitting this shot, and let's go to double overtime.
No doubt. Keep an eye on Gurley or also Cade Sawyer here. And it's knocked away. 5 seconds left.
Get some space. He gets some space. A little desperation shot there. No good, and Chaffee's going to get this one, Luke.
What a ball game, and nothing to hang your heads about if you're seeing it. Also, Chaffee, both teams played their guts out here on a Wednesday afternoon. Folks, we appreciate everybody for tuning in with us tonight. And, again, we've got a big lineup for you next week. Brandon's going to run over our end-of-the-game statistics here for both teams as we're going to wrap things up here. The Chaffee Red Devils will win the game 53-50.
Well, the scoring, Luke's going to go like this from the best that I can tell from the – here we go. We got our stats now. So for the Chaffee Senath-Hornersville Lions, their scoring went like this. Lawson Gurley with 10 points, Chase Small with 2, Porter Franklin with 6, Gary Castillo added a free throw with 1, Jamarius White with 8, Todd Green with 6, Cade Sawyer with 17, and that rounds out their 50 for the Chaffee Red Devils. It went like this. Grant Johnson with 5 points, Roland Reichman with 12, Kobe Estes with 2, Dane McMullen with 3, and Nolan Fowler with 28 points to lead his team in this victory today. Grady Johnson added a 3 there. And Luke, if we look at the rebound battle, Chaffee had the slight edge there towards the end, 29-26. We're looking at shooting statistics. The Red Devils were 21 for 60 from the field, seeing the 20 for 44. So Chaffee got up a few more shots from 2 inside the arc. It was 20 out of 42 for Chaffee, 13 out of 27 for Senath. And the 3 points, which really beyond the arc is what really kept Senath in this one. Chaffee was 1 for 18 behind the arc, where Senath was 7 for 17. And free throws heavy favored to Chaffee. They were 10 for 17, Senath 3 for 4. And just a well-played basketball game, Luke, by both teams. Came down to the wire, and Chaffee just did a really good job there at the end, holding the basketball and keeping away from Senath's shooters there.
No doubt about it. Folks, we appreciate everybody for tuning in with us today. Also, don't forget our games next week. On Tuesday, we'll have the Puxico Indians taking on the Woodland Cardinals, and that'll be 2 state-ranked matchups coming up next week. Also, Thursday night, Bernie will travel to Notre Dame to take on the Notre Dame Bulldogs. Also on the Bulldog Nation Network on Tuesday, New Madrid County Central taking on the Sykeston Bulldogs. And on Friday, the Sykeston Bulldogs travel to Jackson to take on the Jackson Indians. Folks, for Brandon McMillan, I'm Luke Carter. We're signing off here on Aycorp Sports.